Juniors Rose Triano and Emily Diaz are turning a new page in their life. Their beloved school, St. Agnes in College Point, Queens, has announced its closing at the end of this school year.
It's hard to process everything because I was looking forward to my senior year so much, like we all were.
Principal Susan Nicoletti explains declining enrollment and financial pressure from the pandemic are to blame.
We were small to begin with. It really had a greater impact on us. Of course, the pandemic didn't help. There are tuitions that have to be paid and parents who lost their job. And we do serve a community that's needy.
At least 50% of their students need financial aid. Earlier in 2020, alumni stepped up to help, raising $60,000 for tuition costs. The strong support is not surprising to Robin Loesch.
St. Agnes meant the world to me.
She says growing up in foster care, to her, the school was always a family she could count on.
The academics were just wonderful, and I want every young woman to have the experience that my classmates and I had.
Her and many other alumni flocked to social media after the announcement, wishing they could help. But the ongoing financial pressure on both the school and the Sisters of St. Dominic of Amityville, who own and operate the school, was just too much. Now the attention is on helping students like Emily and Rose. Faculty has figured out a way to give juniors a choice between transferring to a new school for their senior year or graduating early, giving students a chance to finish their last 2 required classes during breaks and in June.
I am leaning towards to graduating early. It was a tough choice.
A tough choice, but one Emily was grateful she could make. The school will leave another gap. It's one of only 2 all-girls schools in Queens. School leadership tells us they're doing their best to place both their staff and students at other Catholic schools. Now, St. Agnes is scheduled to officially close their doors in June of this year. In College Point, Queens, Emily Druby, Currents News.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to get updates to all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.